Hello, my name is Jackson Solbeck, and this is my speech on how to make a good first impression within 30 seconds. In today's society, everyone knows to move fast. And according to careerism.com, you have 30 seconds to make a lasting impression on somebody. So, how do I make a good first impression on this random person in front of me I've never met? Well, I found there are 3 different keys to this that we'll be going over. These keys include your attire, what you wear, the first thing that people notice about you when you walk in a room, eye contact, and deal sealer or the handshake. So, first thing we're going to talk about is your attire. Your attire is big. This is the first thing that someone will see when they come in a room and notice you. This is the first thing that they're going to get an impression about. So, when you go in, you want to make sure that you're dressed nicely. You want to make sure that you have slacks, nice button up, nice shoes. This all, of course, is if you're going to a job interview. If you're going to somewhere else, dress accordingly. If you're going to a play, you should probably dress nicely, whoever you're trying to impress, dress accordingly to the situation. Impressions are big because the first impression you give takes numerous amount of times for the person that got that impression about you to remove that impression and get a new one. So, the first time they see you, they need to see something. That's why when you walk in, you want to make sure that you are completely just there to look the best you can and the most professional you can, and just be the best, and that's just be the best in that part. And then we know that now that we will be looking good, attire gives them a good visual. We can now move on to eye contact, which allow them to become more personal with you. According to the Art of Manliness, eye contact can allow someone to trust you more than a person without using good eye contact. Eye contact can show an employer if you're focused, ready to listen, and be courteous to them. The eye contact means a lot more than just looking at a person and their face. It shows that you're confident, you're ready to go. Eye contact is key. It makes a person feel more personal and more connected with you. The more that you stare into someone's eyes, the more that you see them, and the more that they realize that you are there, and they get a better feel, a grasp of what you look like, and they can come, like I said, more personal with you and just get to know you better. So, when you're using good eye contact, what you want to do is you want to look straight into the person's eyes and you want to stay there. But you don't want to act like you're just staring at them the entire time. You want to use nice pauses or different times to look away, because if you just stare at someone the entire time, they're going to feel a little bit scared and it'll kind of turn them off. And eye contact also allows you to make the person that you're looking at feel very important. I don't know how many times teachers go up and kids are just rowdy and never look at their teachers and just never give them any indication that they're paying attention. And I'm sure that just drives them nuts, because when people don't stare at you or give you any kind of attention with their eyes, it's really hard to see who's paying attention and who cares about what you're doing. Now that you've shown them you're paying attention, it's time to seal the deal of your first impression. The way to do this is with your handshake, or your deal sealer. Sorry about that. According to themuse.com, your handshake can help you get a job where someone that's more qualified, as opposed to someone who had a poor handshake and was more qualified than you. You you could possibly get that job over them. So, when you're doing a handshake, make it count. This is the last thing that someone's going to get a first impression of you about. So, when you go in, make sure your handshake's firm, but not too hard. And make sure it's not too soft. You want someone to feel that you are there and present, and that you are serious about what's going on. And don't make it last too long. If you last too long, it just makes it uncomfortable and people just get a bad vibe from you, and it just doesn't help your first impression. And the last thing about the handshake is that you want to make it count. This is the last time someone will get a first impression about you. This is the last thing they'll see and the last thing that they'll remember from you. So, when you go in, be firm, not too long, and just make sure that they understand that you're serious and mean business. So now, to go over what we've learned from our first impressions. First impressions are so vital and can help you to get or not get the job. Although it may not seem fair, it's the truth in life. And people in today's day aren't fair, things aren't fair, and that's how it goes. So, your first thing to do to impress somebody is with your attire. Your attire is big and will allow them to see that you're there and you mean business and you are serious. Second thing is your eye contact. As we said, eye contact is very important. Allow you to become very personable with the person that you are talking to, and allow them to see you in a new light, and just make sure that they feel important and that you are giving them all your attention, because that'll make them feel that you are someone that can trust, and allow them to just be able to see you and see that you really are serious about the events that are occurring. And also, in your eye contact, make sure that you are not staring at someone too long. You don't want to freak them out. You want to make sure that they feel important, but that you aren't sitting there just like eyeing them down. And our third thing is our handshake, our D sealer. You want to go in and be firm, but you don't want to grip it too hard, and you don't want to last too long. You're going to keep it nice, firm, so basically like sweet, short, to the point. So, you have 30 seconds to impress someone, whether you like it or not. And within that 30 seconds, someone has already formed an opinion about you. So, you have the power to make them feel about you however you want. Just use the 3 keys that I've gone over, and you will be okay. Thank you.